What's going on, everybody? It's Tom.
And it's Jamie. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast.
The Chronicles of 2000 Trees 2024.
My name is Meryl Streek and I'm from Dublin, Ireland.
This song goes out to me, Uncle Paddy. And you'll always be missed. You'll always be...
Oh, an Irishman. We love it. Absolutely incredible. How was your personal Thursday treating you?
Oh, it was great, yeah. I'm happy it's done, but I'm happy how it went. I thought it was great, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So I find that Trees is always a nice big family atmosphere as well, so it's like, was the turnout quite decent, that sort of
man,
thing?
the tent was wedged. My friends couldn't even get into it, so I was
No
like,
way!
Yeah, they couldn't get in. Beautiful.
Oh, we love it.
And it was the same at Bearded Theory, man. Like, I was backstage, field was empty, and then at like 2 minutes to go time, I looked out and it was just a sea of Meryl Streek t-shirts. It's mad, you know?
It must be an amazing feeling seeing that sort of thing.
Yeah, but what's so weird about it is, man, I go and do those gigs, and then I go back to my mom's spare bedroom. That's 8 by 8, 6 by 6 foot, you know, and I'm just at home, and it's just bizarre, you know what I mean? It's like, it's weird. Yeah, but like, look, I'm grateful, you know?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely superb. I mean, for a festival show, though, compared to like a Meryl Streek show, say, would you change your set list up accordingly? Kind of like for people not familiar with yourself.
No, I don't really know, because, for my gigs, I tend to do a lot more kind of the darker personal songs about, you know, about the odd kid being murdered and stuff like that, you know,
okay.
so,
Okay.
yeah, I try keep it as upbeat as I can for the festivals, but it doesn't really change that much, really. The only thing that does change is the lighting, that's about it. Because I play in the dark with my own gigs, you know.
Do you?
I just use a flashlight, man, on stage, that's it. I swing a flashlight strobe around and that's it, you know. So when I'm exposed to the light, it's quite weird.
Is that an Irish thing, or is that...
No, I just, yeah. Do you know what it was, man? I remember I had 15 years playing in bands, and we used to rock up to the venues, go, what type of lights do you have? Well, we don't have any. It's like, for fuck's sake. So with this, I was like, I wanted to have control of that, you know?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And now they're like, what sort of lights you got? They go, oh, we got this, didn't you? For fuck's sake.
Man, I sported kneecap in the Barrowlands last year. I rocked into the Barrowlands with my mobile phone ready to be plugged in for the backing track and a strobe torch. And that was the Barrowlands. And they loved it. They were just like, this is absolutely incredible, you know? So yeah.
We don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, they didn't. They actually didn't, you know?
So, as a podcast, we are ambassadors for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. Are
Okay.
you aware of Sophie and the story?
I'm not at all, no.
So basically, in 2007, Sophie was walking through a park with her boyfriend, and she was beaten by a bunch of kids and murdered simply because she was a goth. That was
Mad.
literally no rhyme
What
or
year
reason.
was that?
Was it 2007. That was literally the only reason for it. She lost her life. Her boyfriend, unfortunately for him, survived. He was in a coma for quite a while, but yeah, she lost her life simply because she was a goth.
Mad.
That's it. There's no other reason for it.
What age is she?
Pardon?
What age?
She was
1920.
yeah,
Mad,
1920,
okay.
I can't think of the time, but yeah, very young, and it's absolutely disgusting and heartbreaking. Is this being part of this alternative community though? Is this something you've ever had to deal with yourself, being treated differently, stereotypes or anything like that?
I'm from one of the roughest areas in Dublin, yes.
Well, there you
I
go.
was wearing ripped jeans and had mohawks when I was 15, and yeah, it was quite tough, man. And then all the people that gave me a hard time all seemed to have ripped jeans and fucking all that shit. But man, what you just explained to me there is what the next album is about. I got a lot of songs about very similar stories. It's a kid called Terence Wheelock who was murdered by the police in Ireland 20 years ago. His family waiting 20 years for justice, and it's heartbreaking. So there's a lot of... The new album is out in October. It's called Songs for the Deceased, and it's about exactly what you've just described, yeah. So I made an album basically for people seeking justice for the same type of situations, you know.
Wow.
They framed it
Fair
as suicide, you know what I mean? And
What?
that's it, yeah. Mad.
Fair play.
Wow. Like Tom's just said, fair play bringing
Well,
that
no,
message
it
out
has
there.
to be done, man. I'm not like I did 15 years playing in bands. I'm sick of the music industry. I hate it. I hate everyone. Do you know what I mean? And this just gives me a glimmer of hope that if you get out there and speak your mind and just tell stories that are on your mind, that's it, you know.
Absolutely. But looking back, like from when you were growing up and back even when what happened to Sophie, do you think it's got better for people in the alternative community, or are those struggles still out there?
I think it's gotten a lot better, to be honest. I do. My heart goes out to maybe the trans community and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because I think they're kind of fighting the same battle that maybe I did 20 years ago just for wearing pink cons or some shite like that. But I do think it's gotten a lot better, or maybe I'm just getting a little older. Things change when you get older as well. But yeah, look, it's tough, you know, it is, and I just find it so patronising that those fuckers that are doing the bullying are 20 years behind on style and stuff,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. But I'd like to think it gets better, you know. But again, I'm older now, so I'm angrier as well, so they leave me alone, you know. Actually, man, when that album came out, everyone in my area started giving me bigger bags of weed, you know what I mean? I was just like, I should have released this album fucking 20 years ago. Yeah, it's mad.
But speaking of releases, early this month you did release a single, Paddy. How's it gone down?
It's gone down really well. It has, really, really well. The reception's been great, and I've been playing that song for a year. So I mean, I've hit a lot of hearts with that singles on the tours, and the only thing, and I hate even saying this, man, because I hate saying it, but fucking Spotify have just ignored me completely, you know, and I find it so mad that I can't even give them a fucking song for free, do you know what I mean? Like, but other than that, man, it's been great. It's been really nice, yeah.
Well, so, but you are also heading on a headline tour in November, I believe.
November, yeah.
How excited are we for that?
I'm excited. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to get back out and kind of. I like touring consistently. I was quite nervous today, and I never get nervous, but it's because I haven't played since last month, so I don't really like breaks. I like just going for it, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's always nice though, because it shows that you still give a shit.
Oh man, I give a shit. And you know what, man? It's
Yeah,
I spoke too soon. I give a shit because these stories are refreshing my my rage and my hope in the future, you know. So yeah, another tour, round 3 maybe.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining.
Yeah,
us,
no,
It's
thank
been
you.
an
Cheers.
absolute pleasure.
Nice one, lads.
Love it, and wish you all the best.
Yeah, cheers. Nice one. Thank you.
Take it easy.